dominates. Absolutely dominates. Spain, Italy.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Jeez. That's a young. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Incredible.
I just turned the camera on. That's perfect timing. I got the goal conceding.
Oh man.
Ready to go. Introduce yourself, Damo, and what do you do?
Hey, my name's Damian Longo. I run a cafe in Guyamere. Done that for 12 years. It's been a really rewarding experience. Building a great environment, great community. What I'll do is I get into the cafe early, which is brilliant. Generally I'm there at between 4:30 in the morning, which works really well. 6 o'clock games are the ones that I try and work out. So I'll get in there, I'll arrange the day around baking, whatever we need to bake to get upstairs. I open the cafe, and as I'm upstairs, the first thing I do is hit the TV and the game will be on. All my staff know that if they can free me up so I can sit there and have a coffee and watch the game, I'll do that. Before that, I was in banking for 27 years. A good career, but it was pretty much time to get back to family, really got my life back, so it's been awesome. My first ever memory of love for football itself was 1982. I'm from Italian background. I kind of sensed Dad getting up in the middle of the night and getting up for these games, and I asked him about what he's doing, and he explained the World Cup, which was running, and I said, do you think I might be able to get up with you and watch a game? And as a 12-year-old sitting next to Dad, getting up, he woke me up at 1 a.m, and sitting next to my dad, who, I didn't have the best relationship with Dad, but one thing we kind of bonded from that point was football. The passion that I saw in my father, who was kind of like a hard-working good man, but when he sat down and watched that game, and his body language and the way he screamed at the TV and he rejoiced when they scored, it kind of rubbed onto me. And for me, that was the moment that I fell in love with this game.
Rossi, goal! Rossi! Italia in vantaggio, Rossi!
I've done that same thing, get up in the middle of the night. Since Dad's passed, it's been with a mate or friends that we've met up and we watch the games through the middle of the night. Juventus. And Paolo Rossi was the player that I saw in that 1982 World Cup, and he was playing for Juve. And they came to Australia, and Dad bought tickets for us to go to the Sydney Cricket Ground. And I remember going to the game, and it was just a very special moment. Football wasn't well regarded. It was about rugby league. It was about those Aussie AFL sports, cricket, soccer. You're a wog, or you were different. I overcame that, and I played the game, but more importantly, I started following the game.
I'll do that. I'll do my walk and then 30-second jog. What do you want me to go to after this? I feel all right. You want me to do any bench? Mate, Lando will love it.
Your Spanish will develop really well.
He'll have the cafes. Papa. Cafe.
She's complaining about pigeon poo.
Sandra?
That's it.
Yeah, she's in the townhouse.
We'll have
We'll bring coffees and
Do a red carpet, have a preview.
coffees and donuts
Yeah.
and muffins. We'll put the projector up. Coffees and donuts.
Do it, yeah. I'll send you, if I go to any games, I'll message you.
Mate, I just want shots of you in the cafe.
Yeah.
You know.
The coffee's not good over there though, Frank.
I thought you said it was shit.
The drinks.
But you all want to see the steak places, mate. Yep, I'm in tomorrow.
Morning.
Yeah, usual morning.
See you tomorrow.
My name's Frank Murchich, and I go down to my local cafe down here, Cafe de Casa at Guyamere. Damo and Rita and Em sit down, have my week-long black, just get up, unwind, talk to Damo, talk to people coming in. Then I go on the school run I have for children. So yeah, I pick up the kids and I take them to school. It's a contract with the Department of Education. I got that back in 1996. I've done some programs at the schools. I do a program at Aspect, which is an autism school. over at Peakhurst. I do a soccer program there on a Friday morning. For me, it's very rewarding, and especially the kids that I take to and from school. You know, I've had kids that have started school and I've seen them go through till 18. So I've had them for all their schooling life. They become part of my family. And from there, I'll go to the gym. People at the gym will say, I don't do much there. I just talk a lot. And, talk about where I've been for coffee and that. Go back on the school run. I am actually a qualified goalkeeping coach, so I do the goalkeeping at Football St George. Pretty easy. And then the weekends, I go to watch football.
Why did you want to be a goalkeeper?
I don't think I wanted to be one originally. I was thrown in there. I went and played for the local club, St Pat's. I really don't know how it started. All I know is I ended up in goals and that was it. Started as a young kid at St Pat's, played for Sutherland Reps, played for the State League side, Rockdale, Marconi. Then I ended up overseas in America. And then I got into coaching. That's been good. I've met some wonderful people, coaching in some nice places. It's been great.
Awesome.
I think back in the 80s, early 80s, 70s, I started watching German football on TV here in Australia. I think it was a Saturday mornings or Sunday mornings. I supported the team back then. I loved Borussia Mönchengladbach. They had goalkeepers, Sepp Meyer, and you sit in front of the TV, and just watch the game. I think that's when I fell in love with it. My father was an immigrant from Croatia, so he came out here in 1957, ended up coming to Sydney around Surrey Hills and was with a lot of the Croatians. So Dad was he wasn't one of the main guys, he was part of the inauguration of the Sydney United 58. I think people don't realise about it, and it makes you wonder about life that we're not really so hard done by till you have a look at some of these kids that are struggling with their life and their parents struggle. So for me, it's very rewarding.
Hello, Sam.
Wesley, we meet again.
We meet again. How are you?
Good, mate. How are you? My name's Sam. I own the Barber Project. Yeah, man, we've been here for 13 years now. It's been an honour here. Massive community feel. It's just so family orientated and, as you would know, sport orientated. The community's massive here. Being in Gaimea, it's got a spot in my heart, definitely.
Why did you choose to be a barber?
Meeting people. It's fun. It's fun. I get to rock up in jeans to work. I'm smelling good.
Yeah.
Looking sharp, making people look sharp, hearing stories, telling stories. I was working at Alex's brother's shop for a little bit, and then Alex needed someone, so I came to Alex's shop and he actually taught me to cut hair. So yeah, Alex, good man. Good man, very good man. The only thing is he's a Chelsea supporter, but we'll let that slide. That's sport, right? It's just passion. That's what sport does, man. Sport's amazing. It brings people together. There's moments of joy, there's moments where you're just crying, moments of anger, where you just want to kick the TV. You grab a soccer ball, man, anywhere in the world. You'll be anywhere in the world. You just grab that soccer ball and it just brings people together. You have 5-on-5, you have 4-on-4, you have 3-on-3. You just play kicks. It's amazing. It's just a beautiful sport. I'm lucky to be here in Gaimea, with the shop and that, with our clientele. It's family, they're not clients, everyone's family in there. I mean, I actually got a good story. So there's this young boy, I've been cutting his hair since he was in year 9, year 8. Known him for the last 10, 12 years. He's worked with a company, he's finished his whole apprenticeship and he's opened up his own company as of about 5 weeks ago. And it's crazy how the world works. And I'm actually doing a bathroom reno and I needed a plumber. So this guy's doing my plumbing. It's crazy. From cutting his hair in high school, seeing him grow, doing his apprenticeship in plumbing, to opening up his own company, and me giving him his first job at doing my bathroom, and amazing. So I'm going to use the love-hate, those two words, love-hate, because there's times, man, I want that connection to be just thriving, and then there's times I'm like, you know what, I hate this game. Yeah. I'm over it, I'm done. But I find myself back in there, it just drags me back in there. It's just that passion again.
Yeah.
When you're ready.
Happy?
My name's John Beach and I am a business owner and business advisor. I remember my first memory of football. We lived in a country town in England and no one in my family hated football. they would go to their way not to watch it, which is really bizarre because I'm totally besotted with the game, and they were into other activities and hobbies and things. They just, they went to DIY. The only football show then, the only time you could watch football was a show called Match of the Day.
Good afternoon and welcome to Match of the Day.
And there's a guy called Jimmy Hill who presented it back then, so I would watch Liverpool most Saturdays because Liverpool were the team, like late 70s, early 80s, in England. They dominated and they had this amazing team and they played football the way it should be played. And I just used to watch these guys in red run around and I fell in love. It was Ray Clements in goal and Alan Hansen, Alan Kennedy, Ray Kennedy, Phil Neal, Ronnie Whelan, Sammy Lee, Graham Souness. And then you had guys like Craig Johnston coming in, Ian Rush, Kenny Dalglish. Kenny was, the king. I remember them winning the European Cup. Alan Kennedy scored the winner in a 1-0 victory.
And he goes on, and he scores!
My favourite, to answer your question, my favourite win was not won by my favourite team. My favourite team was the early 80s Liverpool team. My favourite win was 2005. We had 3 good players. Well, 3, probably 2. We had Xabi Alonso and we had Stevie G. They didn't have a right to be on the same pitch as that Milan team. It was Dida, it was Gattuso, it was Kaká, it was Crespo, it was Shevchenko, it was Maldini, it was Pirlo. It was like a fleet of Ferraris. They scored 3 goals in the first half.
Pirlo will take, and it's volleyed in support. Here's Hernan Crespo for Crespo, and what a goal that is. What a goal that is.
At half time, I'm like, we're done. We're out. We scored 3 times in the second half. Stevie with a header.
In towards Gerrard!
Schmitzer.
Hit by Schmitzer.
Xabi Alonso missed a penalty. The keeper saved the penalty and hit the rebound.
Saved by Dida, Xabi Alonso!
Jerzy Dudek was immense in goal. Double save to Shevchenko at the end of the game.
To the lottery of the shootout. Serginho with a great cross. Thomason! Oh, what a save!
And then, of course, went to penalties and we won.
Rico misses. He saved it! The European Cup is returning to England!
So there I am, sitting in my own tears streaming down my face. That was my greatest memory of a Liverpool team. There's been many others. Stevie's FA Cup.
And then Gerrard! Oh, goodness me!
Winning in Madrid.
Oh, it comes to Divock Origi! He's won the European Cup for Liverpool! The man who took down Barcelona has taken Tottenham down in Madrid!
Wes and I, getting emotional now, being at Jurgen's last game in May, I'm still besotted with the game that I started watching 46 years ago. It shows no sign of change.
Football has made me who I am, which has taught me who I am. Football to me is life.
The best. It just brings everyone together. You've been in that barber shop, man. I've had guys come in. Alex is a Chelsea supporter. There'll be a guy just freshening for about half an hour. Then there's next guy's United supporter. Then at the end of the day, they just talk about football. They walk out, they're happy. It's just, it's love. It's amazing.
I just think that word passion, that moment when you win a World Cup or you win the Premier League or you score a goal or you win a match, the feeling you have is passion. There's no better feeling. There's no feeling that gets you to that point where you just jump and you lose control of your body. And that for me is passion. And there's not many things in life that get me that way. And football now has become that for me. It's the passion.
Fantastic. Thank you very much.
Best and most iconic haircut, Sam? Yeah, soccer. Okay, you like that one, the mohawk. Is that the best or worst?
Oh, worse. What about Ronaldo? Original Ronaldo. Brazilian Ronaldo.
2002 World Cup.
Yeah. But no one rocked the crew cut like David Beckham.
Yeah.
That's iconic.
Yeah. That's hard to pull off too. He does
Pull that off.
it. He does it.
Oh, mate, he can do anything.